All right, so moving on from that, we have a very special guest on the line. We have one Ethys Asher on the line.
Ethys Asher!
Ethys Asher!
Ethys!
How's it going?
Oh, man, okay.
We got some bones to pick with you,
I'm
bro.
so glad you called today. Oh, man. So last night at Youmacon 2015, we held the roast of Nero Grigori and had a couple of special guests that submitted videos. And I got to say, Ethys, your video was on point to a level that is hard to describe.
Far and away the best we saw.
You the real savage mode.
Roast master.
Wow. You...
I thought it was a bit too soft. I kind of got stuck.
Oh, what? Man, wait till you see Happy's video.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, Happy's video.
Wow.
Hey, to be fair, I thought Happy's ending was the best of the whole roast. The part where it ended.
Oh, really?
The part
Where
where
he
it
stopped talking, that was the best.
Where we skipped the last minute.
That was my second favorite part.
No, Ethys, if you thought that you actually went soft in that video, I invite you to either make another video or even write an email into the show.
Go hard, bro.
And when we air the roast, I will read that.
The unabridged version.
The unabridged version.
Yes.
No, but seriously, Ethys, thank you for your submission. Thank you for all of the kind things that you said, and all of the fantastic insults. That was so much fun.
His insults were really great, but what he said at the end also was really kind of a punch in the feels.
Yes, it was fantastic.
Well, I'm really glad that you guys had a good night.
Yes.
And,
We had an exhausting night.
And Nero, oh my god. Today I learned that Nero is not a community leader.
Nope.
Yeah, all right, mate. All right, buddy.
I've never.
No, look. The thing is, Nero is walking on eggshells around you. It's not because he respects you. Let's be real here. It's because he's sexually intimidated. And it's the same reason that he's not going to call.
Oh, the roast continues.
Oh wow! I didn't know. Yeah.
As for the last email, look, it makes some good points that that Reddit is subreddit is pretty vapid. It's very much people wanting to come on for a couple of minutes and just masturbate to some cat girls or whatever.
And I can get behind that.
And that's fine. That's totally fine. But it doesn't have to be that. And I don't really have a problem with that. But Reddit as a platform is capable of so much more than that. So I find it disappointing.
Yes.
The thing that really bothers me here, and the thing that I didn't actually know until this morning when I tuned in, is that Nikki7 got banned from the subreddit.
Oh,
yeah,
so quick.
Yeah,
almost
so
instant.
fast.
Now,
so fast.
Now, here's my problem with this. Nikki7 is a name that before your 36th episode was probably known to you guys, is known to me, is definitely known to Mr. Happy and everyone else at the Dream Network.
Yeah.
Nikki is and has been, for the entire life of this game, one of the most active community members in everyone's community. Watches everything.
Avid supporter. Yes.
Everything.
He's a trooper.
Always has some really constructive feedback and some really great ideas.
Absolutely.
He's not afraid to pull punches when people are making mistakes and doing stupid things.
Yeah.
So the subreddit, when they're censoring people like that, people that they're so valuable to us.
Yes.
And Nikki, people like Nikki, and he's obviously not the only one. It's the reason that we make content. If people aren't engaging with our content, and if people aren't contributing to a discussion with us, if they're just upvoting and downvoting and saying, "Oh, great video," or whatever, we're not going to fucking do it. We're not going to feel driven to do it.
Yeah.
And Nikki has just commented stuff on my videos before that I've sort of felt a little bit iffy about, and given me some great ideas and stuff like that, and sort of made me feel like what I'm doing is worthwhile.
Absolutely.
And if Reddit wants to censor that, then they're going to have a serious problem, not only with you guys, but with the rest of the content creating community, which they already have.
They've already
tenuous relationship.
Yes, exactly. That's what I was just gonna say. Yeah, they've already sort of set themselves up with a bit of an adversarial relationship with a lot of the content creators. And I think I don't know if that comes from an arrogance of like, oh, we're Reddit and we're gonna just ride off the fact that we're Reddit. Because honestly, the people who started that subreddit, I don't know that if they had started it at their own forum like BG did, I don't know that they would have gotten anyone to populate that bitch. You know, like it would have been empty. Because forums are very hard to start now. It just happened to be that somebody got to, register FFXIV as the subreddit first. You know what I mean? And then they got to, bring all their friends in. That's really how subreddits kind of fucking work. And so since they've set themselves up against a lot of very vocal folks, and yeah, like you said, you brought up a great point. Nikki 7 is always has really fascinating, interesting things to say, has been very active in our chat, as you said, yours, commenting on your videos. And when you have someone like that and you're able to see them give really constructive criticism, it actually is quite a juxtaposition.
What?
It's quite a juxtaposition when you have them write an incredibly impassioned email like this, because you know that it kind of comes from a place. Yes, some of it is hyperbolic, but it all comes from a place of like genuine criticism. And so to just blow that off,
someone who really knows the community.
Yeah.
It's someone who's so involved with the community and he knows what he's talking about. He's not someone that's just walked in and spouted some vitriol. It's someone that contributes a lot to the subreddit as well, despite the frustrations, wants to, develop and create this community sort of on the same team as all of us.
Yeah.
Because you sort of mouth off a little bit from time to time. It just really pisses me off.
Nikki 7 really is one of those people where it's like, I'll go into someone else's Twitch stream and Nikki 7 without fail is in there.
Saying hi.
Every stream I go to.
Exactly.
I'm like, there's got to be like, it's one of those things where there's 5 different people. It's like Santa Claus is in the mall.
Yeah.
They're all just like Nikki 7 Claus.
And one of the things that this has pointed out to me too, when you look at all of the different communities that we have, Happy's community, the YouTube community, us, Blue Garter, hell, even the fucking official forums, what Reddit's doing with the way that they moderate, it's like they don't see this community as a whole. They are slowly and surely secluding themselves from us.
Yes.
Because they're more concerned about keeping their happy little corner, their own little personal paradise.
It's insular.
It's insular, right. And it's not adding to the community as a whole.
Yes.
It's just becoming its own thing, and that's not good.
I mean, the last one of the latest episodes of South Park actually really hit the nail on the head.
You're still watching South Park?
Yeah, I know. With the idea of everywhere needing to be a safe space. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think that Reddit or our FFXIV needs to make itself a safe space, and that was sort of the auspices under which we would mod our community.
Terrible idea.
And it just doesn't work out very well, because the more you end up quashing criticism like this, the more people will end up talking about it. We've gotten an entire episode out of talking about the quashing of the criticism.
Yeah, talking about Fallout 4 of Reddit.
Yes, right. There you go. I see what you did there.
Yeah.
But
because really all you do, let people do their thing.
It's the Streisand effect. It totally is the Streisand effect. The less you want people to talk about this, the more you want to try to edit the discussion, the more people are going to talk about it. And the thing is I'm sure that there's some people who are going to be disappointed with the fact that we had to take an entire episode and devote it to this shit. But the fact of the matter is that there are very few places that are actually allowing this discussion to happen. And the most important place for it to be happening is on Reddit itself, and that's where it's being most heavily moderated, and it's being in fact censored and deleted. And that's just it's flat out wrong. It's scummy. I'm going to quote David Hayter. It's scummy, guys. So yeah, thank you, Ethys. I really appreciate you bringing your perspective to this, because I totally agree, and I echo your sentiments that it really is problematic for our FFXIV to sort of set themselves up against some of the most enthusiastic supporters of this game. Happy, you,
Joe
us,
Never.
Joe Never, us. I mean, we've all, there have been a lot of people who kind of checked out FF14 when Heavensward was released and streamed it a little bit and interacted with the community, and then kind of went back to doing whatever they do. But
people do.
Yeah, and that's fine. That's fine. But I think that Limit Break Radio and Ethys and the Dream, everyone on Dream Network and Joe Never and all of us, while we have had to find other stuff to do while waiting for 3.1, are so devoted to this community. If that's the only thing that we're hardcore about this game. We're hardcore about doing this show for this game. Okay, and those are names that I think that a lot of people trust, and if they want to try to set themselves up against them, go for it. I guess it's not going to end up well for you, though. It's really not.
No. Well, unlike you guys, I do actually try to make everyone happy, but that, for some reason, this just it just really rubs me the wrong way. I'm not okay with this.
And it's not only that. When you do that, there's just a different community you're pissing off, and it's one who hates all Care Bears. Exactly. You're never going to make everyone happy.
Well, right. The thing is, what Reddit needs to realize, what a subreddit needs to realize, I should say, is that the exceptional thing about our community is that there are no strict borders between, the LBR followers and the Mr. Happy followers, and the Ethys followers,
Definitely
and the Mistech followers. It's that we're all in the same family in a lot of ways.
Yep.
And the subreddit doesn't want to be a part of that. I don't think that they've ever wanted to be a part of that. I don't know whether they think there's something bigger or something, more important. I don't know whether it's that, but they don't want to sit at the same table as us. They're off sitting with the cool kids.
So if we're all part of the Final Fantasy 14 family, is LBR like the drunk uncle?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people who would hear that and go, "Oh, but LBR and Ethys, you guys are the cool kids. Mr. Happy, you guys are the cool kids table. So what? They want to try to go form their own table? Let them. Well, we're not.
But here's the other thing.
I don't see myself as a cool kid.
No, that's right. We don't.
Cool kids don't. The cool kids are the ones that exclude people.
Exactly.
And here's the other thing too, like that whole little metaphor that you just set up there at this. It's completely true, but I don't even think that the subreddit realizes that's what they're doing.
Yeah, I think
that's the sad
I agree
part.
with that.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
And that's why I haven't launched into the same kind of tirade that Nikki has, and that I think he was totally justified in doing, is because I don't think it's I think it's just ignorance.
Yeah.
I think it's just thoughtlessness.
Ethys,
it's a mistake. That's sort of where I was coming from in my criticism, is that I just feel it's
an honest mistake.
It is. It's just an immature way to look at of moderating discussions within a community, and and again, that's why I said I've made this mistake before. I was young once. I've made a lot of mistakes too. FFXIV. It's okay. You're going to have those missteps along the way, and this is definitely one of them.
Yep. Ethys, personally, I think. Well, first of all, obviously, we've said on almost every occasion that you ever call in that your voice is perfect.
Absolutely.
It has a very, very calm, very concise, very, very passionate tone to it, like it was forged by in the fucking fires of Mount Doom or whatever, and then bestowed upon you. But also,
I don't know if that's a compliment.
Is that a compliment?
Well, I don't know. What was that?
The Dark Lord created his voice.
It's all powerful.
The Dark Lord created me.
And
it's all powerful.
And
okay.
you could do evil with it, or you could do good with it.
But you can't do good with the
That's
One
the
Ring.
whole point.
No,
of the
lies. Tom Bombadil, he was able to resist the control.
That's true.
Anyway,
That's true.
that's a whole different thing. The point that I'm trying to make is that you also have such a poetic way with words, and the way that you are able to make points and just really speak to people is unparalleled. And if you lived closer and had all the broadcasting expertise that De Niro did, we would easily trade the two of you.
The way you called De Niro a vapid cockroach was lovely.
You trying to proposition me? Are you like trying to offer me a hand job or something here? Just for the record, I'd take a hand job.
I would offer a Scalia to you in a heartbeat. But
I'd do it. Absolutely.
The point that I'm trying to get to is that I would really like to see or to hear your take, basically like a translation of what Nikki said, because obviously the subreddit can't seem to handle
the salt,
the salt and the vitriol that was just drenching.
A translation into Ethys, not a translation.
Yes, exactly. And have you put the video up and see, because they seem to be claiming that, if you're not an asshole, maybe we'll listen to you.
Yeah.
And I feel like you are as much the opposite of Nikki 7 as we could possibly get.
Yeah.
And there's no way that I think anyone, they'll find a way because they're Reddit, could really shoot you down or try to, turn your argument back around against you. So that's something that I would personally like to see.
We need to have a bit where Ethys MST3K is over his lines.
Not even a bit. Like legitimately have Ethys, deliver.
To translate.
No, not even a translation. Just deliver his own personal sentiments and thoughts on this whole thing to Reddit. Ethys's letter to Reddit on this whole subject. I'd personally like to hear it.
That would be great, man.
All right.
But anyway, we do want to thank you for calling up and for being so honest with the way that you feel about that. I know that this is a bit of a prickly situation for anyone to sort of step into and defend us on any level. I wouldn't ask for anyone to go out of their way to do that, but we do appreciate you calling up and making your time to come on here. And you know what? We have to get you back for the next time that we play Stump the Crew, because
we got fucking slammed.
Yeah,
definitely.
Got fucking schooled and gave away way too much stuff. So yeah, we need a ringer in our corner.
Help us give away less prizes.
Yeah, maybe to reduce the overheads.
Yes, exactly.
Fair enough.
Exactly. Ethys, thanks so much for calling. We appreciate it, and thanks again so much for your roast video, dude. That was so honestly the stuff that you said at the end, the really nice complimentary stuff, that really meant the world to me. So thank you so much, man.
All right. Thanks, guys. Take it easy.
Yeah. So, yeah, if you'd like to call,